song in the silence. My dreams come into view. A light in the dark, the brightest star. My beginning. I see it now with you. You'll never be the same.
I'd like to begin by welcoming and thanking each and every one of you for being here today to celebrate the marriage of Maddie and Zach. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete, the person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place, the person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Maddie, that happened about 7 years ago when she met me. But about 6.5 years ago, she met Zach, who is pretty wonderful too. Today, you'll be joined together in marriage in the presence of your closest family and friends as witnesses. Today, promises become permanent and friends become family. However, this day is not about the words spoken or the rings exchanged, nor is it about the grand pronouncements and recessional marches. Rather, this day is about love. You fell in love by chance because of me, but you're here today making a choice. You both are choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, makes you smile, cheers you on, and makes every day brighter. You're going to vow to take care of each other, stand up for the other, and to always find happiness in one another. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and saying to each other, every experience that I'm going to have, I want you to be a part of.
I started to wonder something I can't deny. In a moment unfolding before my very eyes, a new
Madison Gale Barber, you have taught me so much over the years. You make me a better person, and you make me want to be a better person every day. I will truly never understand what kind of crazy fate brought us together, or how we were lucky enough to find each other so young. But I'm so very blessed that you came into my life, and it makes me so happy that I get to be yours. I promise to remind myself every day to never take that for granted. From our very first date, every day I've spent with you has been an adventure. Whether we're navigating Portland's sketchy public transit, or we're stopped at a red light, screaming the lyrics to Tiny Dancer with the windows down, or even if we're just binge watching an entire series on Netflix in one weekend. I love and cherish every moment I get to share with you. Whether we're experiencing our highest highs or our lowest lows, I will always love the adventure of us. I vow to slow down and savor life's moments with you, the big ones and especially the little ones. I vow to always be your biggest fan and partner in crime. I promise to one day support a family with you in a home filled with patience, love, and understanding. I vow to grow old and gray with you and always be your soup snake. I promise to take care of your kind heart and always love you with all of mine. I vow to continue trying to love dogs as much as you do, even though nobody could ever love dogs as much as you do. I vow to never stop opening your door. I vow to always cherish nachos with you and raise our future kids with chips and cheese. I promise to dance in the kitchen with you, especially after those late night in and out runs. I vow to always try to make you feel seen, heard, and loved. I vow to forever rewatch The Office with you and always strive to be the Jim to your Pam. I vow to dedicate myself to your happiness, success, and smile. And I vow to love you faithfully and unconditionally through the difficult times as well as the easy times. You are my best friend and the love of my life. I will never understand how I got so lucky. I can't believe I get to be the one that calls you mine, and then I get to be the one up here marrying you today. I promise I will never forget this privilege, no matter how much time goes by. I love you now and forever.
Zachary Stephen Fife. From the day that I met you, you have been nothing short of my very best friend. I've been dreaming of this day since I was very, very small. I dreamt of the beautiful dress and the Little Mermaid song down the aisle and my parents' tears of joy. But most importantly, my best friend is my groom. You are my dream come true. We're clearly soup snakes. You exceed everything that I've ever dreamed of in a husband. You are quite literally perfect, and sometimes it can be frustrating how perfect you are. But I love that about you. I truly hope that everyone can find their Zach one day. Your love is gentle and unconditional. Your heart is completely and utterly selfless, and your soul is deep. You give me more love and sympathy than I sometimes feel I deserve. You are everybody's best friend and a ray of sunshine to everyone you cross. You have the biggest heart and always put everyone before yourself. You are my very best friend, my therapist, and my happy place. I adore everything about you. I'm so wildly lucky to have you by my side, holding my hand on the very best days and on the days where it feels like the world's going to collapse. Life moves so fast and growing up can seem so unfair. We can't stop the clock, but I'm so lucky that I get to pass time and grow old with you by my side. I vow to always be your very best friend. I vow to choose communication and teamwork when we face obstacles in life. I vow to always dance absurd dances in the kitchen with you and jam out in the car with you to Tiny Dancer. I vow to laugh with you through the funny times, the awkward times, and occasionally at you. I vow to always communicate with you and remind you of my love for you, especially on any days that we might be slightly out of sync. I vow to never, ever, ever stop teaching you that dogs are actually angels on earth here to teach us unconditional love. I vow to hold your hand as we walk through every day in this life and to find you again after that. You are my love. No words can ever explain the way that I feel about you. No matter how many times I try to write this, the words just can't seem to reflect my love for you. You're always giving me new outlooks on life, and they're so beautiful. I'm so happy that I get to share my life with you. Over 6 years later, you still give me the same butterflies as the day we met, and you always will. I love the adventure of us, and what a wonderful adventure it's been.
Do you, Zach, take Maddie to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health forevermore?
Absolutely, I do.
Do you, Maddie, take Zach to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health forevermore?
Absolutely, I do.
By the power vested in me and the internet, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Zach, you may kiss this bride. It is my pleasure to announce for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Fife.
Came and changed everything.
You know I've been thinking about this all day. Got that tape of 4-2 saved in our names. Drove 15 over to get to your place. You know I've been thinking about this all day. Open the door. What are we leaving it for? What can I do when I walk in the room and you look like that? Can't help but stare and you know it ain't fair when you look like that. My self-control goes right out the window. Teaching my plans, getting you in my hands when you look like that.
I couldn't be happier for you guys. Since the first day I met you and Zach introduced me to you, I knew this was gonna last. And from that day, I knew you would already be a part of our family.
Today, my best friend married the love of his life. You have done what most people dream of doing. You have found a partner and better than life. I met Maddie the same day that Zach met Maddie. And so I got to hear a lot about how perfect and amazing she was. really early on. I couldn't have picked a better partner than my brother, and I'm so happy for you guys and excited to see the life you guys continue to grow.
Thank you so much for making my brother the happiest he's ever been. I love that you just made him so happy. I'm happy to call you my sister, and I'm glad I'm your best man. I love that you invited me.
Perfume went right to my head, breaking my focus, repeat.
You have grown into an amazing young man, and you have the biggest heart. I am so proud of you. I am so happy that you found your person, the one who brings you so much love, the one who makes your days just a little bit brighter. Maddie, since you've come into our lives, you've made Zach so happy. I see the way you look at each other. We all do. It fills my heart with such happiness for you both. I love you guys, and welcome to the family officially.
I wanted to tell Maddie and Zach how happy I am for them. They've been with me for many, many years. Zach's been with us since COVID, so I've got to know him a lot. Love him to death. Couldn't have picked a better husband for her. You guys, I wish you all the love, all the happiness ever, and I'm so lucky to be your mom, and you too, Zach.
It's been great. Like I said to be here, you guys are really fun anytime you're hanging out. Keep supporting each other. Keep your sense of humor. You guys have a lifetime of adventure ahead of you. So congratulations. I love you both.
Maddie, thank you for teaching me what an unbelievable experience it is to be a dad to such an amazing girl. I have adored you since the second I laid eyes on you. Embrace every day for the gift that it is, and embrace each other daily. You guys inspire all of us. I love you, Maddie. Sorry, I love you too, Zach, and thank you for making my little girl happy. It means the world to me. So wishing you both the very best. Let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Zach Fife.
Can't help but stare when you know it ain't fair when you look like that. My self-control goes right out the window. Teaching my plans, getting you in my hands when you look like that. Like na 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 na, like that. Like that. Na 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 na. Closing the door.